Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to another Rumble. We got a really good one here for you, another 30 random. You're going to see everybody, a little bit of everybody, but they're all going to be new people for this year. Of course, you've seen them years prior to this, but at least most of them. There is going to be a handful of new faces, but let's see who we're starting out with. And it is going to be the one, the only, Tony Soprano. From The Sopranos. I've never seen an episode of The Sopranos, but I've heard nothing but great things. It is on my to-do list. I do know how the whole series ends, so that's kind of a letdown for me, but I heard it's good up until then. But yeah, he's an iconic mafia man. So, HBO series. And we're seeing who he's going to face off with first. And Soprano is ready to go. Who is it going to be? I like the music. I think it's changed. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So, it's Dexter. And by the way, I did take down my Dexter poster, if you didn't know. It finally came down after all these years. I had to finally take it down because it's just way out of style. It's like years past. But I love the show. But this is an awesome matchup because we're seeing Tony Soprano versus Dexter Morgan. HBO versus Showtime. That is pretty iconic there to kick things off. I love Dexter. I love the series Dexter. I don't like how they ended it. And then they tried to end it again. And it still wasn't up to par that time. Even though it did have a lot of potential. I think I like the second ending just a tad better, if I had to choose one. But both endings were kind of a disappointment. But it's a great show. And seasons 1 through 4 are 10 out of 10. After 4, they kind of drop a little bit. And by season 8, it's just really bad. Season 8 is really bad. And I actually like season 6. A lot of people don't like season 6. I actually do. It does have this weird... There's a weird twist in Season 6, if you've ever seen it. I'm not going to say what it is, but you know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. But Season 4 is the GOAT. It's literally the GOAT, if I had to just tell you about any TV season. So let me make this clear. I love Breaking Bad. I love Game of Thrones. But Season 4 of Dexter is the greatest season of all time in television history. Plain and simple. It's not even debatable for me. But overall as a show, it drops because of the bad seasons. There is some mediocre seasons, and of course how it ends is terrible. So that kind of ruins the legacy a little bit of Dexter, but seasons 1 through 4 are gold. And Agent Smith is number 5 from The Matrix. We also got Timothy's version of Wonka, and we have Kyle. Agent Smith. Good morning, Mr. Anderson. And look at Dexter going after Kyle here. Nobody likes Kyle's mother either. I have been watching South Park. I'm almost on season 5 now. So I really enjoyed the show. I just had to take a break for it. I went like 4 seasons and the movie. Went crazy through them. And now I'm on the season finale of season 4, and it's one of those Christmas ones. So I just wanted to go to something else. And Miles Upshur is here. He is from Outlast. I think he's the main character. I will not play Outlast. That is one game I actually won't play. There's a couple reasons why. First of all, I don't like where I can't defend myself. I don't like hiding games. I don't like stealth. And I don't like not being able to defend myself when people are chasing me. It's pretty scary. And Kick-Ass is number 7. And, of course, 2 great movies there. I wish we could have got a third. And we got Miles versus Agent... I called him Agent 47, didn't I? Agent Smith. Or I almost called him that. And Kyle. Poor Wonka. Wonka did not deserve that. And Wonka's hanging on. So far, no eliminations, and Thanos is number 8. Uh-oh. This guy could clear the field, or the ring. And he is coming here to destroy. And we'll see how far Dexter and Tony can go. Yeah, I need to watch The Sopranos, but like I said, I know the ending. I know how it ends. But I heard the build-up to the ending is just amazing television. And I really like HBO a lot. I like a lot of their shows. Showtime, not as much. I just like Dexter. I think that's the only Showtime show I like. Not a fan of... I don't like Shameless that good. It has a couple nice moments, but overall, it's just not for me. And everybody's still in. And look at Tony slamming Miles. And look at Miles dropping Tony there. And Agent Smith going after Thanos. Good luck with that one, Agent. Good luck. You may be a great villain, but you're not that great. And I also went with this camera angle, if you didn't notice. And I may, when we get to number 15, if this camera cuts keeps on getting involved, I might cut that off. But I want to do this angle this time because we've been doing the ramp angle, which is a nice angle. But I wanted to switch it up a little bit. And I don't know which version you all like better. I may do a poll on that before you see this, but by then I'll already be done with this. So. But I kind of like them both. I like mixing them up a little bit. And there goes Tony Soprano. So Dexter outlives Tony. But Tony had a good run there. And he's the first one eliminated, though. And we're going to see a lot of people get thrown out here because we went this far with only one elimination. I think you're going to see a lot more soon. And Dexter. And that's one problem. You keep on having people jump in. You can't even get an elimination. It's unreal. Times are hard. And you can't even get one of those. And Thanos has his own thoughts in mind. And look at Kyle. Kyle's been really good in this. It doesn't change the fact that he has the worst mother ever. She is definitely like one of my least favorite characters on that show. And I think it's meant to be that way. And number 9 is Frankenstein. Which one, though? And there goes Willy Wonka. Yeah, we knew he wasn't going to do nothing. It's from Death Race. So we're seeing this character again. We kind of saw him at the end of 23. So I wonder if the person that made him pre-ordered 24 and then got 23 and made him. I wonder if that's how it went. There goes Dexter. So Dexter's done. And yeah, so much for that guy. I'm not a big fan of Death Race. I'm not. But that is a cool look for that character. And maybe I'll watch it again. I mean, it's been a while. I watched it when it first came out, and I've noticed now that I like movies that, you know, were released when I was younger more than I did when I was younger. Like Inception's one. That's a great example. I did not like it when I was younger because I didn't know what was going on. And now I understand things better. So, I may give Death Race another try. But I don't recall me liking it. But I'll give it another shot. And number 10 is Dog the Bounty Hunter. Wow. So he's here. I used to watch that a little bit when I was younger. It's an okay show. It was one of those shows I watched when nothing else was on. And Thanos is throwing him around. Welcome to the Rumble, dog. Thanos just slapping him around. And Dog, oh no way, come on. You have got to be, look at Dog. Wow. And Jimmy Carr is here. He is one of my favorite comedians. If you do not like offensive stuff though, like offensive humor, and he's just way overboard, I would not recommend it. Like, he is super overboard. But he's a comedy genius. He really is. I can't believe what Dog just did though. He went from one rope to the other and got 2 eliminations. That's amazing. And I think once it gets around 15, I may cut off the camera, the close-ups, because I don't like that. It just depends. We'll see how this goes. But you may see a little cut around 15, because I might go in there and change it. I just want to see how this turns out first. And look at Yoda throwing Agent Smith around with his feet. A lot of Star Wars news coming out, and I could care less until they actually do something good with Star Wars. And Harry Potter's number 13. I'm telling you, Disney needs its head checked. It really does right now. Because they have potential. They have all the source material to work with. And poor Jimmy Carr, man. Dog is wrecking everyone. I can't believe he eliminated Thanos. You talk about a bounty hunter. That was a hunt right there. I mean, I wonder, Thanos was, how does that all work? I'm trying to think that when you don't show up to court. Thanos didn't show up to court. So Dog had to hunt him down. And number 14 is Goku. And yeah, you all know what I think about Goku. And Yoda, Harry Potter going after him. And look at the double team. And we can't see the elimination. Yeah, I'm going to change this around 15 because I just missed an elimination. And Yoda just got in here too. I don't know how they got him that quick. I guess that double team really worked though. And Kyle has been really good in this. Agent Smith, I'd watch out for him. He's done good. Dog's been impressive with his 2 ridiculous eliminations. Yeah, Jimmy Carr is crazy, man. He is absolutely crazy. His stand-ups are. They're just like, I cannot believe what I'm hearing here. And like, I love it when people in the crowd mouth him off. And he just tells them off. Like, he literally, he owns them. Like, literally owns them when they try to, smart off. And there he goes. So much for that. I hope I don't get roasted for that. But yeah, he's brutal, man. He is absolutely brutal, but I watched his Netflix special and I couldn't stop laughing. But some of and I feel bad for some of the people that wanted to smart him off. Oh, did they pay? They did pay. And Terminator's number 15. So Terminator coming in at 15 here. I'm about to do a cut here, I think. So yeah, you noticed that I got rid of the close-ups because I was getting tired of the close-ups, and especially since we missed Yoda's elimination, that was really bad. And there goes Dog, so Harry got him. We don't need all the close-ups. We can see, okay? If you can't see the ring right here, then you just need glasses, or you need an eye checkup. I mean, we don't need these these close-ups. I mean, they're nice at certain times, but you do miss things. And Venom is number 16. So Venom is here. We are Venom. And he is wrecking Harry Potter. And he always does a really good job in this. And there goes Kick-Ass. Goku eliminates him. I really wish they would have made a third movie, but it's way too late now. The second movie came out like a year after I graduated high school. So, yeah, it's way too late for that. I mean, but it wasn't too late for Top Gun 2. But that's a whole different scenario. I mean, I doubt if they're going to bring that movie back. And we're still having some issues. You're noticing a little bit of glitch, and that's actually not on me. That's the game still, with some of the, I guess, the framing or whatever you call it. And I also think it doesn't help that we have a bunch of creations also. That probably makes it lag a little bit. But I'm still having, and I hate this, I'm still having issues with the attires. And number 17, Stan. So we already lost Kyle. Now we got Stan in here. And Agent Smith is finally done. He had a good role, though. Yeah, I hate this whole attire stuff. It's really getting annoying, too. I know that they want to put it where you can put a second attire person in, but it's causing so much issues where I can't, if someone has a second attire, I can't even put them in at all. I know they're trying to make it where you can put either attire in, and they don't need to do that. That's asking way too much. And Niles Crane is here from Frasier, so this is his debut. We've actually never had this character. So that's, we've had Frasier, but we haven't had Niles. And Terminator just wiped him out. So welcome to the Rumble, Niles. The way the Terminator hit him, it was Niles be over there. So that was pretty rough. People like him just are meant to die in these matches. They're just meant to die. And here comes Frasier, though. What a coincidence. So we got Niles, and now we got Frasier. I know it's random, but I had two for South Park, 2 for Frasier. But they're going to die. We already know. There's no way they're winning. Unless they're number 30, they may have a shot, but they're gonna die. They're dying already, as you can tell. Poor Niles is getting just tormented. He can't even get a grip on Goku. And number 20 is Clayface. So this was one I was very excited for. Clayface here. And this is a hard one to make. It's a hard one to make, so you all can tell me what you think about it. There is sometimes when I look at it, I think of the Thing, but you can tell that it's way different than the Thing with the color and everything on it. So I think it's the best attempt we've ever seen. Technically, Clayface could be anybody, though. So, I mean, Clayface could be literally someone in the crowd. So, but you don't want to do that. You want to make him the clay person, And I'm very excited to see Clayface as a Batman villain in the new Pattinson movie, because that's going to be amazing. We've never seen him as a villain, and he could have some horror elements to him, and it also makes it good when you don't know who's who, because he can disguise himself. And look at Goku, and who's working with? Oh my goodness, Niles. I think it's Niles working against Frasier and Nacho Libre. There goes Venom. Man, this has just been a dogfight. Every man for himself, and now I got Frasier and Niles, I believe, fighting each other. Hey, he's a traitor. He tried to eliminate you, Frasier. Go get him. So much for teamwork. And Libre didn't last long. I'm not a fan of that movie anyway. And we'll always see him on here. And, so Niles got Frasier. Oh, man. And number 22 is Sabretooth, and I love this version. This is the version of Sabretooth that I absolutely love. the comic book version. I think I'm going to go back and watch the X-Men soon. At least the first 2 movies. Last Stand, I don't claim. I don't claim Last Stand. I would rather clean dishes, clean the toilet, clean the shower, clean the floors than watch Last Stand. You talk about poor Crane, or whatever his name is, Frazier, the other one. He just got destroyed too. I mean, he did get an elimination on I believe that's his brother. I'm not for sure. I haven't seen the show in a while, but I only saw it when I was a kid, like bits and pieces. And Count Doo-Doo is here, one of my least favorite Siths ever, Count Doo-Doo. Played by a great actor. He's a great actor, though. I'll give him that. I just don't like the character. When I think of a Sith, I don't think of someone that looks like him. I think of, someone like Darth Maul, Darth Vader, brutal looking. And he looks like a Jedi, which he was. He was a Jedi. And then he turned to the dark side. And I do think some elements of his character are good. I just don't like his look as a villain. But some people love him. I do like his curved saber a little bit, but it doesn't beat Darth Maul. Darth Maul has the best lightsaber ever. And that RoboCop, by the way, is amazing. I don't know who made that, but just an amazing creation there. By the way, you can download all these. I do not make them. I don't want to give... I don't take any credit for any of these, except for that big baby. That's the only one I take credit for. And Mr. Sinister is number 25. Yeah, I only take credit for that big baby you've seen. But everybody else was made by other people. So, but make sure you get their stuff if you're interested. You see someone you like on here? Download them. Help them out. Give them an upvote. Do whatever you have to do. It helps them out. It helps them be able to create more. You download enough of them, they can create up to 80 people, I believe. So, and look at Clayface. Mr. Sinister's here. And Jon Stewart is number 26. The Lantern. Yeah, Count Doo-Doo's getting destroyed. The best part of, the best scene with Count Dooku is when Anakin held lightsabers to his neck. That was the best scene. That was the absolute best scene. Because he's just so lame. I'm just not a fan of him, and maybe some of you all are. Maybe some of you Star Wars people love him. So, I do like the fact that, he was once a Jedi, and I believe he was Qui-Gon Jinn's master, but I'm not 100% on that. And Jack Reacher's number 27. I heard a lot about the show. This is the show version, not the Tom Cruise version. I'm going to watch the show eventually, but I haven't gotten to it yet. But, yeah, this is his debut. We've never had him on here. So, welcome, Reacher. And, of course, he's pretty tough. So I forgot what moveset. I had to give him a moveset. Some of these people I had to. And Sinister in trouble, and Goku eliminates him. Goku doing a pretty good job. Man, look at Goku here. Okay. And yeah, there you go, Goku. Ha ha ha. RoboCop ended you. If you all don't know, I'm not a Goku fan. I'm not. I am not. And that is a controversial statement, but guess what? I don't care. I do not care. Hate it all you want. Because Vegeta's my boy. Piccolo's my boy. Not Goku or Krillin. I don't like either one of them. Vegeta and Piccolo, Trunks, those are my favorites. Of course, I love Frieza as a villain. I think Frieza's the best. Some like Kid Buu better, but I think Frieza's probably the best, in my opinion. He's not the strongest, but he's definitely like a really good villain. And Clayface has been eliminated. And 28 is Omega Red. Yeah. Yeah, you know I love Omega Red. Omega Red, and this, I have to say, this is probably the best one I've seen. The best one I've seen. I really like, there's just something about this one. And you can tell it's a little bit different than the other ones. It looks more intimidating than the last ones we've seen. I think it's how they did the skin on him. It just looks, I think they made him like a little too light, and on the other ones, and it didn't look as as tough or something for some reason. I still enjoyed it, and I was thankful that I got Omega Reds, but this one is definitely the best one. I like it. And, oh, yeah. You know who this is. Metroid. I played Metroid Prime. I really enjoyed that. But I would, some of those games are worth a fortune now. And, oh my goodness, number 30, are you kidding me? This is the most unfair number 30 ever. And you're going to love this version. Look at that. That's probably one of my favorites too. I still like the one from 16 a lot, but this one is up there with the one for 16. And look at Jack Reacher just slapping Omega Red around. But number 30 is the Juggernaut. Game over. That's all I have to say. And I'm still going to root against number 30 because that is my belief that number 30 should always lose. But this time it has basically made it impossible. And Jack Reacher, oh my goodness, he can just literally destroy anyone. Juggernaut can, so... it's still a nice version. It actually looks like my action figure. It looks really nice. But look at Jack Reacher. Okay. There could be a chance they could get rid of him. I mean, Omega Red's here. We got RoboCop here. Samus. If that's how you say it. I think that's how you say it. I haven't played it in forever. I always thought the name was Metroid, but that's the name of the game. And I know it's a she, but she can have robotic armor and be in the male rumble. So that's how it goes. You have almost got him. Omega Red almost got him, and there goes RoboCop. Jon Stewart took care of him. And we're going to see if anyone can take out the Juggernaut. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be one of the hardest tasks ever. And there goes Omega Red. And we are down to 4 here. The final 4. Oh, what a spear by Jon Stewart. What a nice spear that was. And Reacher is done. So now we are down to 3. Oh, and Jon Stewart just ate that. Oh my goodness. And technically, I mean, she has literally a blaster on her. I don't think she's allowed to have that in the Rumble. There's no firearms in the Rumble. And I like how they do the blaster. I really do. It's really hard to do that. It's extremely hard to do it. And it actually passes. Obviously people cannot do anybody with a hook hand. They always do really bad at that. Which, it's not their fault. They just don't have the material to use. But that looks nice as a blaster. It looks like kind of a sock. But it passes it as a blaster pretty nice. So, props to them. Oh, we're going to get a blaster punch, aren't we? Oh, my goodness. Oh, and Juggernaut just came out of nowhere and did the spear. He got the punch and then the spear, but it was from another person. And I don't know if anyone could take down Juggernaut, though. I don't know if anyone's capable of doing so. Uh-oh. And poor John, he's definitely going to die here, most likely. Well, maybe not. Well, if we see a double team, he's dead. It might not even matter. But if we, oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way he survives that. Nah. What a final two. Oh, this is going to be good. What a final two. This is a nice final two. And I am not rooting for the Juggernaut this time because he was number 30, but I just don't see how she can win. But we'll see. All it takes is a good finisher, a good charge. But Juggernaut at 30 is like a death sentence. And I hate when number 30 wins, so we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness, what a move. So she has potential to take out Juggernaut. But there is still a weight difference, even with all that robotic armor. Oh my goodness, couldn't even get the drag there. And uh-oh. Uh-oh. And, oh, that was dumb. And we've seen stuff like that here. And, oh, this does not look... Juggernaut's going to pay for what he did there. He needed to capitalize, and that gives her a chance here. I love it because it's a woman in the male rumble. I love it. With robotic armor, though, which is nice. Oh, almost had him. Almost had him, but he used his feet to get out of that elimination. And look here. Oh, this is not good. Oh, okay. So he didn't go for it once again. Oh, but this is just going to be as bad. Oh my goodness. Look at all that weight. Crushing all the circuits. Or whatever she has going on. And Juggernaut, is he going to do it this time? Yep, going to make it look easy. I didn't want number 30 to win. I'm sick and tired of number 30 winning. I am sick and tired. It's happened multiple times already. And I really hate it. And him being number 30 is just like a cakewalk for him. He's not going to WrestleMania. He's not even pointing at the sign. He even feels guilty. Don't point. You can look, but you can't point. Yeah, he knows better. He knows better because he knows, obviously, this was a cakewalk for him. You know, this was stealing candy from a baby. You know, easy. Easy for him. He did have a little bit of a challenge. He had to do that counter. I'll give him a little credit there. But he was number 30. And but he could still win probably at 15. That's how damaging this guy is. I was surprised by the Thanos elimination. That was crazy. I thought he would go further in this, but I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a good overall, besides the ending, kind of a letdown there, but what'd you expect? You know, you knew he was going to win, and I'll see you all later. Thanks.